Hey folks, we are live. I'm just messing around with my windows here real quick. We're going to get into some more fighter tokens production for the Spelljammer combat and exploration system that we've been developing. It's going to publish here on the DMsGuild as soon as it's finished. Give me a second here to check my signal. And once we have that, I'm going to go through my spiel real quick, and then we'll get back into this. Hold on real quick. Let's see if I come through. We'll get back into this. Sounds like I'm come through okay. We're good. All right, cool. So yeah, my name's Phil. Hey, I create role-playing game PDF supplements. Currently, I've been working in 5th edition. They publish on the DMsGuild. There's a link in the description down below to a slew of work that I've already created before. You can click on any of those DMsGuild links. They'll take you to different things that I've produced. You can click on the eye icon on the right-hand side of your mobile page, or if you are on a desktop or tablet, you can click on the full preview underneath the image. Click into each of the images to go to the product page. Underneath the cover photo of the product page, there is a full preview. You can click on that or the eye icon. Both of those will throw open a PDF, which are samples of my work, which are 100% previews of all my work. You can read anything that I have published, cover to cover. If you like the work, please consider purchasing it. If not, at least take a look at the illustrations. There's probably about 150 different illustrations that I've produced across those books that are listed down below. They're all there for you to take a look at if you like them. Fantastic. If you find yourself coming back to take a look at the work in the future, it's because something grabbed your attention and you just weren't quite sure about it, then that's probably a good indication that you like my work enough to buy it as well. So please consider that too. Beyond that, I am attempting to do something that YouTube doesn't like, which is doing long-form art production on live stream, which is not a massive ad count grabber. So demonetization is always a risk. If you can help make sure I stay boosted up and keep an eye on what I got going on, like, subscribe, add some comments if you catch this in the future, but otherwise be welcome to hang out with me down in chat. And with that, let's get into this. So we're gonna push this my windows to the background so that you can see all the malarkey we got going on here on screen. This is the cover that we produced back, like, I think we're on episode 12 through 16 or so. We put this together so you can take a look at how that was built. But right now we are specifically working on fightercraft today. Let's zoom in a bit. What I think I need to do right now is build language for siege weapons. That's not the right word. Let's go to our skiff real quick and take a look at that. So here's our humble skiff. We have a siege weapon, which looks like a trebuchet, giant crossbow. We got H for helm, M for mounted weapon. Not satisfied with that, so I want to replace the helm and the mounted weapon with some icons, similar to how we have a icon for the siege weapon. So I'm going to just be cheeky here at first and just simply create a 5-foot space icon for the siege weapon to see if that will suffice. It can. I mean, granted, the only difference in the weaponry in general in the game is, in the system that we develop, is basically the scale of the weapon is the scale of the damage, so that's not unrealistic. Boy, that's some bitter coffee. Holy biscuits. Alright, hey, we're going to put about, what is it, 6:10 now? We're going to put about 100 minutes on the block. Give me a second here to hit up my timer, and then whoop, there we go. 20 minutes on the block. Let's keep it kicking. There. My hair is fluffy today. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not horrible, so I think I'll just leave it like that. I think I'm good with it. I think I'm cool with that. What I want to do, I want to replace H with P. I don't want, because there's ladders that we have We don't have any ladders in this picture. That was the... I've got ladders in different areas. So I don't think I want to have a H for helm, because I think it's going to create a conflict of information for P. For pilot, I think is going to be a lot more safe. So let's just create a P patch here. Kind of font is that, Kearney? There you go. Worst P ever. Ooh. Woo. Yeah, good enough. Good enough for now, anyway. That'll work. I think I want to make that a little smaller. That'll do. There, manta ray. Let's go with the H. That's right. I think this guy is okay for a token. Oh, pow, 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 pow. Woo. Skip A-OK, arrow, and H. Arrow's pretty much good for gear, as for tokening as well. It's too small to carry a siege weapon, so it can only use arcane. It can only use mounted weapons. It's such a small craft. I'm happy with that. Oh. Arrows ready for colorization. Duplicate. Pop, pop. Let's Yeah, let's keep building. So let's go with here. That. You gotta have something like this. Connection tissue between the two of those. Do something like that. Pop. Huh, I got to I don't need to do that. If people want to get up top, they can just... Something like that. This is a ladder shoot. A ladder. What's ladder? A ladder. Like a ladder. Like a hatch implies that it can be open and closed. This is just a hole in the deck. I don't know what the term on that is. Like, is it a portal? That has so much inference in D&D. It's not a portal. I don't know what the word is for that. It's like a manhole. It's an Neogi. That doesn't make any sense either. Drats and McDougalls. I'm not sure what the term on this hole in the deck is supposed to be. Ladder hole? Ladderhoven? I bet it has a smart German term. Whatever. Luckily, all we have to do is reflect this, so I can symmetry this, so I don't have to worry about drawing it twice. Because God, what a bear! Let's make a. How about we just draw a circle, huh? How don't we just do that? Won't that just make our life easier? There we go. Get rid of that stuff. Put a circle in there. Be done with it. So we can get to that. We have an idea of what our frame is going to look like. Clean. Bring that in a bit. Not bad. Cool, that looks really good. So we'll duplicate this layer. We'll flip it horizontal now, baby. Merge. And now we can that doesn't look bad. Get that down to 2 pixels. Am I on screen? Yeah, I'm on screen. Let's just zoom in a little bit so I can stay on screen. Ooh, Kelly. Yes, I can. Nice. Okay, should be able to duplicate that. And flip this like the other. Duplicate. Baby. Merge. Oops. Merge again. Scoot it over just a touch. Something pretty. There we go. Now we'll make there, drop the opacity here, and then take this one and ramp our opacity back up. How do we want to do this, huh? Does that work? My first 20-minute break. Let's keep this up. I think I'm being suppressed today. Help, help, I'm being suppressed. You saw them suppressing me, didn't you? What would I give away? That's going to work. I think I'm better off just copying and pasting this. Hold on real quick. Let's just do that. Transform is what? Rotate 180? Yeah. There. Now things are starting to make more sense. Parvo. Merge that down. Nice. There we go. Let's not mess with that circle and just leave it a circle. There we go. And I can take this. Down. No complaint. Holy hibiscus. We're almost done with this too. And we're knocking these things down. This is great. This is just fantastic. There we go. All right. Let's make that right. Here. Not quite. Just like that. Where did that tone come from? What was that? Goofball. Oh my god, it's raining so hard right now. It's awesome. Not bad. I can merge these down safely now. Nice, that's gonna work. Let's get up in frame. Not quite. Yeah, no. I think I'm gonna leave it 3. I think it's good as is. Yeah, that is good as is. I am the greatest. Alright. That looks good. That looks good. Let's get some deer. And let's get some gear on deck for you. Up. What a gunship. What a gunship. This guy's rocking two mounted weapons and a siege weapon. It is stacked. Plus, it can carry an Umber Hulk to throw onto the deck if anybody wants to screw up. That's pretty freaking fun. center that. I can center that. It's a lot of data we're dumping onto this screen, but I'm good with it. So far, anyway. There. It's a hot mess right now, but it'll be okay in a few. Let's see. What I need to do now... Okay, so we have the deck plan built for this. We need to do our side shot. I am going to hold off on the... Like, you know, it has, like, the side view here. Like, here's your deck plans for 1 floor, 2 floor, 3 floor deck plan. We've got ours stacked up right now, but we'll do the same. We'll have 1 floor, 2 floor, and then we'll have side. We'll have side view. So deck plan on this is done. I can start tokening this right now. If I chose, I don't. Instead, I'm going to work on the flitter. Keep this up. Duplicate that layer. Blah. Yeah, that is going to go up top. Okay. So... What is going on? Oh, it's explains it. My shift button was locked down, so it was affecting what I could do. Apparently I need to clean these wings up a little bit. That's okay. We'll get to that. And I can... do that portal a little bit better. Thank you. Given our spiraling, we've got better language we can use. Yeah, basically like that. Let's take this. Let's get rid of that. Let's merge this down. Let's instead do this. Copy, paste. Free transform. Flip horizontal. Slide into position. Good. And now, what we need to do is save, because it just locked up. Cheers. Restart. We're making good progress today. I'm really pleased. Very, very pleased. These fighter craft, the scale is 5 feet. The vessels that we were doing the past couple weeks, the scale of the squares was 50 feet. So these things fit inside of a single 50-foot square. So when we go through and we rebuild these, we're not going to rebuild them, but when portioning them against the vessels, these things only take one little square. So I know I'm over detailing them for a single square here, but for this 5-foot space, it's actually pretty good for as far as like combat, like 5-foot scale combat maps. It's a good scale. So we'll have to spend a little bit of time looking at how these things look as a single square. I suspect they're going to be okay. that was a smooth curve. Too much. Wow, that's a pretty good curve. Very good. Oh man, my shoulder's killing me. It is raining so hard up here today. Oh, it's awesome. I know you can't hear it, but God, it's wonderful. Not bad. We can erase this. And duplicate this layer and free transform. Flip horizontal now, baby. 7:10. Oh my god. All right, we still got an hour. That's great. Nice. Thank you, Timely Timer. Oh, okay, great. So how do we want to do this? Great question. Did I block in the color on the Star Moth? I think the answer equals yes. Let's go. Let's go take a look real quick. Perfect. Yep, colored in. Okay, so I can love how that looks. It's so cool. So yeah, we'll block those in soon. Now? But not like that. Inverse. Yeah, but is that how... That's a big maybe. Huh, good point. Good. Now we can copy paste, free transform, flip horizontal now, baby. Eye is oily. All right. Black, white. Yeah, that all says okay, great. So let's drop this opacity down to yonder. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. All right, duplicate the layer, flip it horizontal, slide in position. Nice. All right, 2 pixels. There we go. Not bad. Alright, I gotta fix that under deck. That'll do. Let's duplicate this. Transform. Flip horizontal down. Very nice. Very nice. Bit big for, I don't know, man. I don't know if flitter's the right term for this. It's like a little gunboat. I don't know. I think I can do this different. All right, let's try this again. This time in harmony. Thank you, Timely Timer. We got, what, 20 minutes left? Yeah, about 20 minutes left. That's okay. Let's do this. Yeah. Oh, looks good. We can merge that down. We can duplicate this layer now, baby. And we can flip this layer on over now, baby. Nice. Merge. There we go. Hey, Ravnica, it's good to see you, man. So far, so good. Building the ship tokens. I think they're coming along nicely. That's all the floor plan I really need for the flitter, because it just has that top gun deck. But I think this is I think this one's really set up nicely for like this is a storage hole, but like if you wanted to make this more of like a luxury vessel, you could swap out, you could get rid of this door and just extend this whole pipe here to just be like a limo lounge sort of. I mean, it's 10 feet across. This is a decent sized vessel for you to kick around inside of. Give it a luxurious lifestyle, and it'd be pretty damn comfortable to live in for, you know, well, lifestyles last for 100 days before you have to refresh supplies. But it wouldn't be a bad little like small yacht sort of thing if you wanted to strip out the weapons. But as far as a gunship goes, I think that's pretty solid. So once we get, I'm happy with the floor plan here. So I'm going to let this one sit. So we got the skiff that's ready to go. And the manta ray is ready to go. The arrow is ready to go. Spiderling is ready to go. I love the Spiderling. So this one's ready to go. I still have to by ready to go, I mean I still need to do side views like this for all of them, for all of them. Flitter is good for now. Cuttlefish is, I've been doing some work with it. I don't know if I want to have a, like if copy, duplicate that group. Demonstration here. Gear. Let's go with the side view here. Pilot fits easy here. see a mounted weapon here. You got a pilot seat here. You easily put somebody here. But I think I like the most about what I got going on here so far is the like this pops open as a door that you can climb up into. And then here is a door or a hatch that can pop open like this. So if I wanted to have a gun deck, if I wanted to have this mounted up here instead, I could. It's a mounted weapon, so it could either be an arcane cannon. It'd typically either be an arcane cannon or a harpoon flinger, but considering that it's a lithid arcane cannon, it's a CR3 it's a third, like a CR9, 8 or 9 creature, which puts it at a 3rd rank, which means that using the mechanics that we have for arcane cannons, a creature that has innate magic abilities or psionics like an illithid has doesn't need to know cantrip or spell slots or anything to be able to use an arcane cannon. They can just channel their psychic energy into the arcane cannon weapon, which allows it to do a D8 times 10 damage. It's basically in a 5-foot area, it basically has the same firepower as a mangonel does, but you don't have the ability to make multiple attacks with it per round. So you can do it's one action to fire an arcane cannon, so it's not the most efficient weapon in comparison to like a slew of tentacles that would be great for grappling. But if you haven't closed the grappling distance yet, then arcane cannon is a good choice for you to be able to hit some psionic damage on to flip some psychic damage at stuff. But I don't think it's not actually psychic damage, it's just force damage, because ships are immune to psychic damage because they're not alive, they don't have a mind. And then here, I'm happy with that can pop open. That's too far. It can pop open this far. There. And this is quote-unquote storage, where any of these tentacles could shove a medium-sized creature up into that hollowed space. And then close the door behind it and lock it. Now you've got food trapped inside here. You have a window here that you can pour open, grab some head, pull their skull through here, and then suck on their brain while you're piloting or just running around and stuff. I think what I want to do is I want to do like a 5 or 10 page expansion of this as like a pay what you want coupon sort of thing. That goes into more detail about this. This is a pretty advanced looking craft in comparison to like the arrow or the skiff. Is like these things. Like I love this little cuttlefish thing, but I don't think it would be. This would be something that would be present more in a location like where the illithid's empire is still strong and hasn't fallen yet. Because this is a pretty advanced piece of tech, and so where like the fringe outlying areas, like most of the systems that they have in D&D currently is like are no longer or never were enslaved into the illithid multi-dimensional empire. But if you go into that illithid space, that illithid-controlled space region, these little things are going to be popping up a lot. And there are 4x4, so this actually fits inside the gargantuan footprint. So like this is actually to spec with what normal D&D is. So if you didn't want to just have a illithid running around attacking your characters, you could load one illithid and it could work the piloting for the spell jamming, and it's within 5 feet of the word I'm looking for is it's within 5 feet of the mounted weapon. I could technically move the icon of the mounted weapon into this space here and just have an opening hatch for you to be able to fire through here. But currently I have it positioned here, so I'm sort of chewing on that. And that technically it would be here. So this is actually kind of where we're at right now in production. So I think I want to do this. Yeah, I want to build out the Illithid, as well as the Neogi and the Beholders as like significant threats in Wild Space, or just in Spelljammer in general. Build them out into little decks, like 5-10 page decks with a couple different floor plans, different types of ships, and some of the common strategies and combinations that they have working together, so that DM can just look at it as like a as a creature primer, for people that want to run around, anyway. That's the idea. But I gotta get this thing published before I start, churning out additional content. It's not actually ready to go yet. Is that down? God, I really want to have this out here above. I'm having an argument with myself about exposure. Oh, that's how to do it. Okay. I got it. I got it. We can... No. We can drop this down. There. You can just do this. Here. A lot of hatches on this guy. A lot of hatches. There, that'll work. Now I can drop the gun pod in here, and easy as finish. There, now we got exposure. Pop it out. Not have to worry about the pilot being exposed. Easy peasy. So we'll go with that for now. That. Then crap. Got 10 minutes. I can still milk this a little bit. this is going to be the first example of living ships that that we'll have as our extension. Like if these are, so the Illithid ships are sentient, or pseudo-sentient, similar to how the Rieger's aesthetics have basic rudimentary life that don't really operate on their own, but if you awaken them, then they have full autonomy. So these little cuttlefish have that spell jamming capability as like pseudo-sentients, like their larger nautiloids do, but both the nautiloid and these cuttlefish can be, you can just use the awaken spell on them. Since they're made of chitin and sinew and like pseudo flesh content, if you awaken it, then they have actual like stats, like they become stat block, like creature types, like independently willed creatures that can do their own thing. And these little cuttlefish and the nautiloid, when they're awoken, they feed on psychic energy as well. So they deal levels of exhaustion to creatures each day. A cuttlefish, to sustain itself, requires one creature to take 1 degree of exhaustion per day to feed the creature, to feed the cuttlefish, so it can capture like a halfling or up to a medium-sized creature into a cramped space in here, so it's like squeezed. So you can keep it in there and just keep this latch locked. And so you'd have to kill it. You would have to kill the cuttle from the inside to be able to escape it. But while you're in this chamber, it can just feed off of you every day. So a single creature you can feed a cuttlefish for 6 days before it dies. If this thing is stationed with a larger nautiloid, then the nautiloid can you can swap out slaves inside of the nautiloid to stuff into the cuttle, so that the cuttle can continue to have a refreshed supply. The nautilus of an awakened nautilus is it's a 200-foot vessel, so it's going to chew through slaves quickly if it's awoken. So maybe not awakening nautiloid is the best idea unless you have a steady supply of slaves. So if you're inside of the Illithid Empire, there's going to be plenty of slaves to fuel your ship's sentience. Outside of it, that's when you're going to run across ships that aren't awakened. They won't have as much of a tax on chattel that the Illithid are picking up. So when you're flying around, realm space and stuff like that, the chances of you bumping into a cuttlefish is low. And bumping into a sentient nautiloid is low, because they're out on the fringes. They can't guarantee they're going to have slaves like that to be able to keep their ship going, and they don't want their ship to die. So that's the thought process behind that. But I think that warrants having its own little tear out of different ships, like a slew of different Illithid stuff, and then have another tear out, like a slew of different Illithid ships, a slew of different elven ships, and then I can even get into the greenskins. I can do just like a separate deck for each unhuman species that has a faction represented in space, and I could probably pull those off. I might be able to actually hire somebody that is like really geeks out over that crap and just have them build out stuff with me as like little 10-page blots, but I think it'd be hard for me to hire somebody to actually jump into that unless I paid them, like hard cash, which I'm maybe willing to do. It just depends on how much I like building the thing out myself. Blah. But that's something that's something I am excited and planning on doing. Equals no. This is all garbage right now. Trash. So I can have all that stuff sit there, I think, okay. So now I got to rebuild the deck plan to reflect what we have currently built, which is the last thing that we have to do. So I think what will happen tomorrow is we're going to cut here. I think what will happen tomorrow is all the other deck plans are ready to go. So we can finish the Cuttlefish, get the actual overhead deck plan built for Cuttle. And then we already have the side plan built here for the Cuttlefish here. So I think what we'll do is we'll then sweep back through and do the side view for all the other ships. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. I mean, the Arrow is going to be easy, and the Manta Ray should probably be easy, and the Skiff. So we'll do this. We'll finish the overhead deck plan for the Cuttlefish, and then we'll do the side shots for all the other ships. And then once we have the side shots done for all those, then we can go back through and we can do the overhead tokens for each of the ships. And I'm hoping that is going to cap. I'm hoping that's all going to be done by Friday. So we'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So if we can get the side view, if we can get the deck plan for the Cuttlefish done and side view, like for the Skiff, and then on Wednesday we can get the side view for the Manta Ray, the Arrow, and probably start in on the Spiderling. And then on Thursday, finish the side view of the Spiderling and the Flitter, and then potentially start token. Eesh, yeah, we're running out of time, huh? That'd be on. So we'll finish this on Tuesday, side view on Wednesday, Thursday, and that means we'll have colored token production. Now the deck plans would be done starting on Friday. Thinking maybe I might do some of the tokens off screen. I don't think I have to do all this on screen. What my goal is to be done with these craft by Saturday, so that I will be done enough with all the ship assets will be done, so I can start using those in diagrams that we need to build into the page layouts, the diagrams and like, you know, illustrations and stuff. We can start using the tokens for that. So I think what will end up happening is I'll take time off screen and finish out the tokens. So those will be done by Saturday. And then starting on Monday next week, all we'll be doing is page layouts. So yeah, and that probably means that God's grace, we'll have the layouts done for the Spelljammer product. This thing that we're working on, we'll hopefully have that done here. Let's go ahead. So I've started chewing on alternate layouts for this and looking at part 4, the stage, like the back end of the of converting Light as Zaraxis. Here's the final level 8 section for Light as Zaraxis. So I've broken this down. I'm pretty happy with the font sizing that we got going right here. It feels pretty. I can get rid of that. Feels pretty good. I need to fix this up. But I'm pretty. I think it's a 12 point and it's a 10 point font. So I think this will sit okay. We still have to break down these ship crew stats, like this is technical stuff, like the Zaraxan squadrons, each squadron of 2 star mobs that the team has to fight when they attack the Citadel. Here's the flitter craft that we're doing the tokens for right now that are close defenders. And then we have trebuchet turrets on the tower. And then we actually have the Citadel battle map itself, which will be here. The Temple of Light itself, its statistics, Citadel properties, Citadel map. We also need to do the underside map here. So I'm still breaking down how does this thing need to sit on here. But it looks like this thing easily is going to sit on 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 pages to get the last part. So I still have to do that same. I'm still figuring out how I want to have part 3 sit, and then part 2. So I'm getting close on figuring out how if the font size if the section font sizes work inside the Light of Xeraxis. Light of Xeraxis has the deepest seed subsections and sections and chapters. So if I can get the fonts to work inside of the Light of Xeraxis conversion, then I know it's going to be able to flow smoothly for the rest of the document without being, and this is a good place for me to make sure that like the size of the font isn't overly gaudy, that it's working well together. I think this is a good breakdown of information. It feels, yeah, it's feeling pretty good. So once I lock that language, once I lock that visual stuff down, then we'll be able to start feeding in the visual assets. Like we already have images of the Xeraxis map that we built out, like around episode, around episode 45, I think, of the Spelljammer playtest. So we'll be able to drop those in here, and then again, they're much larger scale assets that you actually get in a zip file when you purchase the thing. But we'll still be able to drop a lower resolution image of what the map, like what Xeraxis. Here, let's go fetch it. Open. Spelljammer. Production. So yeah, here's the map that we made. We could take this square here, and then we have top color. Yeah, so we got the top map here, and we got the bottom map here. It doesn't have to be insane detail, but we can easily fit the top map here, right? Meow. There. Top map fits there. Get through all that. Oh, no, this is the Xeraxis space map, right? And then we go down here into the actual Citadel stuff. So here's the top side of the Citadel, which we have here. Here's the bottom side of the Citadel, which we would drop here. And we got tactical positioning. We have a tactical map somewhere around here. But yeah, that's the kind of idea that we can take these assets that already exist, and since it's a PDF, you can zoom in pretty good, so you'll be able to see all this stuff. You know, you can zoom into about here on the PDF, which is about as close as you'd need to zoom in to be able to get stuff. But again, you'd have the full scale, the full resolution assets, so you can see what assets you get if you purchase it. But if you don't want to, you can make this map yourself, or you could like steal it from me and blow it up to be shitty resolution if you wanted to, whatever. But yeah, that's where we can go. Well, I'm gonna drop that, and we're here on the cuttlefish again, so I'm gonna hit save here. Yeah, get those tokens out of the way, and then we can start really chewing on this. So what's the rest of my day look like? So we're done for now. I will not be around for lunch today. I've got a schedule conflict, so we'll have martial powers tomorrow, and tomorrow lunchtime, and but tonight we'll be back in 11 hours for us to continue the Eberron Underground map that we've been producing. So I will catch you guys in 11 hours. Like and subscribe, hit the bell to stay aware of what's going on. You can follow me on Twitter at Phil Kearney. You can check a stack of my books down in the description down below. They're all 100% free preview, free to peruse and use. If you like them, buy them. Be welcome to give me a shout out here in the comments in the future. Catch me on Twitter, or if you know where I hang out on Discord, say hey. But I will see you guys in 11 hours. Later.